Hello everyone, it's Gold Gear, and today I want to talk about Sly Cooper. If you don't know, Sly Cooper is a series of platform stealth video games. The first 3 games in the series were developed by Sucker Punch Productions, and the 4th one was made by Sanzaru Games. So what is Sly Cooper about? Well, you play as a raccoon, who, with the help of his friends, is trying to steal the pages of the family book from the villains. This book describes many of the skills of the Cooper clan, and by gaining new pages, Sly learns new moves. The first game looked like a classic platformer, with a hub world and linear levels, but it stood out thanks to the unique abilities of our protagonist. In the sequels, the developers decided to make the levels big and open, and add an element of stealth. Enemies have become strong and smart, and now we have to kill them stealthily, because if you engage in a fight, they will probably defeat you. The 4th game ended on a cliffhanger, leaving fans wondering what would happen next. Everyone was waiting for a sequel, but it didn't come out. In 2014, a trailer for the Sly Cooper movie was dropped, but this movie was cancelled. Then there was supposed to be a TV show, but nothing came out of it either. Then fans were given more hope when Sucker Punch was rumored to be working on a new Sly game. But they recently stated that they have no plans to revisit Sly Cooper, and that no other studio is currently working on projects related to the franchise. This is sad. Being a Sly Cooper fan is really hard. Alright, but what's the point of this video? Well, I decided to tell you what I think is the best thing the developers can do to Sly. We have 3 options: sequel, reboot, and remake. Let's discuss each of them and choose the best one. To be clear, by sequel I mean the continuation of the 4th game. By reboot I mean something like Ratchet & Clank 2016, where the game took some of the basics from the original game, but changed the story and added a lot of new stuff. And the remake is what was done with Crash and Spyro, which means the games were basically the same as the originals, but with better graphics and better controls. So let's start with the sequel. Personally, I'm not a big fan of Sly 4. There are a lot of great ideas and memorable levels in this game, and playing as Sly's ancestors is also very cool. But I think that the 3rd game was a great conclusion to the series, and there was no need for a continuation. I also don't like some of the humor in Sly 4, and some of the characters are slightly annoying. Don't get me wrong, I'll be happy if we get Sly 5, but I think the 3rd game should have been the last one. This is just my opinion, so if you disagree, that's perfectly fine. I also think that making a sequel to a decade-old game is not the smartest move. Yes, the 4th game came out in 2013. Time really flies. I'm just saying that Sly Cooper is unfortunately not that popular, and I doubt many young gamers even know who he is.
The name Sly. Sly Cooper.
Who? So the sequel, in my opinion, is not the best option. Now we have a reboot and a remake. Personally, I think that they should remake the first 3 games from ground up, just like what was done with Crash and Spyro. Why? Well, because I think that Sly Cooper is almost a perfect trilogy. I love all the games, because each one added something new to the gameplay, the characters developed, and the story had a beginning and an end. If they do a reboot of the first game, that would be nice too, but they will have to change and modernize the gameplay, which will upset some fans, and by changing the story, they could easily ruin everything. I think they should just remake the original 3 games with better graphics and better controls, because that way they will introduce the franchise to new players, and old fans will also be satisfied. So, that's it for the video. Please write in the comments what you think about this. Also, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. I'm Gold Gear, and until next time.